welcome to Death Valley, I guess. We were just debating whether or not we're actually in the park right now, but we're close. We're headed for Brown Peak, right?
Brown Mountain, I think.
Okay.
Brown Mountain.
It's up that way.
Oh, Brown Peak.
Ooh, I was right. Yay.
Right.
Two more bushes around here. Oh yeah. There goes a rabbit. Seen a few of them already this morning. Funny how these things look so smooth from a distance. Then you start running into the chasms. Oh well, comes with the trade, I guess. So apparently that's Eagle Mountain out there, where we were last year about this time. And I guess Brown Peak is, I'm guessing that one in the back up there. Looks pretty nice. Okay, I guess we've hit rock bottom now, huh? Time to hike up this wash. I think we're headed for that. Where is Chris taking me now? Up to a wall.
Dude, we gotta go through the Slot Canyon.
Okay, cool. Looks like you could get around this way, but... Ooh, Slot Canyon, that sounds cool.
Pretty cool.
Nice Slot Canyon.
Not a Slot Canyon.
I think I'd call it a dry waterfall.
Yeah.
My desert nomenclature is a little rusty, but I think that's what I'd go with.
Yeah.
Looks cool, though.
Does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Class 3.
So I take it this is the Class 3 option on the peak, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe not. Still third class?
Yeah, 3, 4.
With a little bit of exposure.
Yeah, I certainly don't want to fall.
It's nice and sandy down here. You'll be fine. All the bumps on the way down, I don't mind those. Or the approach shoes. Look good up there?
Yeah, it's easier from here. That's the crux.
Okay, cool. Let's give it a try. I made that look easy. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Definitely the hardest right up here where there's less options and a little more slick. Good little challenge though.
Yeah, it's fun.
Nothing like finding little gems like that out here.
Yeah, totally.
More fun stuff to do. It's like another interesting opportunity. This one looks a little bit trickier.
I think it's easier.
You think it's easier, huh?
Yeah.
I don't see all the nice holds and steps of the other one, but
There's a nicer runnel here.
yeah. I didn't say it looked hard. It didn't say the other one looked like it had a lot more options. Looks good though. All right. That was good. A little extra challenge at the top if you decide to. A nice little reassurance right there that you're on the right track. So are we going up here or over there?
So we're going up. We're actually gonna turn north and go.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was more over here.
We're gonna do double saddle, so we're gonna go here and then take a right and go there.
Okay,
We can tag those two little peaks if we want to.
sure.
Be right.
All right. Yay for a peak that doesn't really mean anything. That's a good little resting spot and good way to check out the rest of the route ahead, or some of the rest of the route ahead anyway.
Get a nice view of the amphitheater.
Yeah. So we'll be headed up this way next. Looks like pretty straightforward. Always a good sign. Doing pretty good. I could see the car earlier. I can't see it right now. It's probably behind this other mountain. Back that way. So there's where we just were. Chris managed to convince me to climb another one. Though this one may actually qualify as a peak. It's just about 300 feet down to the saddle where we just were, over there. Not bad. Got a great view up here of Eagle Mountain.
And pyramid.
Right out there. I guess Pyramid is over there. Even Telescope, he says, is over here. Makes sense, it's pretty tall. I can even see the car over there too. At least I think that's it. It's shiny. Definitely feels a little lonely out here. So there's Eagle. That should be the high point. And there's the full mountain. I guess that's Pyramid. And so the pads where we're going to be staying tonight should be somewhere in that direction, I guess.
Yeah, basically straight over between here and Pyramid.
I guess that should be Telescope. No snow up there yet.
Dry as a bone.
Okay, about to finish the climb here. There's Eagle back there. And there's the summit we just did. Looks pretty fun still. Nice little pockets of scrambling along this hill. Pretty good weather too. Starting to get a little warm in my long sleeve shirt. Looking pretty good. Ooh.
Agate crystals.
Since when are you a geologist? Thought you were a chemist.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool. I guess now we're kind of taking the class 3 options, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's good. Good rock so far. Not a whole lot of exposure, except maybe right down there where we just were. Yep, I'd say we're just about there. You'd think if somebody's getting tired, I hear.
Oh man.
Okay, so here's Brown Peak. I guess the highway's over here somewhere. That I took out to Eagle Mountain, which is almost totally behind me right now. A little harder to see it from this peak. I think it was better from down below. Not seeing the car either. Might be just out of view. I think I see something moving on the highway down there. Looks big enough to be a truck. We'll be going by Eagle Mountain here pretty soon. Had some fun checking out the registers. Saw a lot of familiar names. First people up here since March, he says. Not too bad. Here's our entry. There's a couple of registers here, and it looks like Bob signed both of them. Bob and Rick Kent. I think they're on different days. Yeah, Bob January, Rick February. How nice, somebody put a tortoise sticker on the cover. Alright, I think we're gonna head over kind of in this direction to pick up maybe a couple of bonus peaks, if they even count as bonus peaks, but we don't care, we'll do them anyway. And then we'll head over and find the car. Very, very pleasant day again.
I think we were probably curving up from here, right?
Yeah, right, so we'll go this way and head off down yonder. And the sun must not be hitting the car right, I can't see it anymore. Yeah, so here's this amphitheater we could see from down there when we were climbing up. Guess that Dry Falls is probably right down there, huh?
Yeah.
Or somewhere. Yeah. So here's our next little stop. Nice little view from here. Kind of at a little point that juts out. You can look out over our amphitheater here. And there's Brown Peak. It's quite flat on top, so you're probably not actually looking at the summit. Not the greatest view this way, but still not bad. I think there's one more we're going to try to hit. It might be that one right over there. That should be the car. Just a tiny little fleck in a otherwise clear area of the desert that I can see on the screen, but looks like we ought to be able to head over that way from somewhere off of this peak. It's like a pretty gentle descent. This could get interesting. Well, I'm having fun. Chris went around to the right, taking the bypass effectively. I had a little bit of fun on this little ridge. Some interesting, potentially crumbly scrambling. But I made it. Now I just gotta catch up. Alright, this should be the final assault on this peak. And it looks like it could actually be a peak. Should be pretty close to 300 feet of prominence. Okay, so here's probably our last summit of the day. Pretty nice little ridge scramble. Chris is already heading down. We're gonna head off one of these ridges and try to find the car. Haven't been able to spot it yet from up here. I think we got our GPSs to tell us where it is. So there's, actually I don't think that's Brown Peak, it's probably further back. And Nevada's over there. Somebody's driving the dirt road, it looks like. Alright, let's head on down and see if we can find the car. So I think we want to kind of head towards that little bump out there in the sun. Even then it may be off to the left a little bit. See it out there? I don't. Well, we did get a little bit separated, but our routes are just about to come back together. Still about 1.5 miles away from the car, so we're not done by any means. There it is. I was heading straight for it. And we are back. That was certainly a fun little circuit. Might have been better to drive down the road a little further to start. We didn't have to go across so many washes, but I guess there's our peaks. There's the first little one right there. The little nothing. And the next bump should be right about there. And then Brown itself. And then across the amphitheater stuff. Over to the last bump right there. Great day indeed. Almost 11 miles.
Yeah, I figured it was something like that.
And the highest point was almost 5,000 feet.
Nice.
And so you actually like
So here's where we slept last night. I actually slept just a little further up the road here, so I didn't pull in and disturb him. He still came over to say hi, so I guess he was awake. That's Dead Man Pass up there. And that's where our peak is, up in that area.
I don't know if the pictures will really capture it because it was like a lot of it was like the feeling of the movement, you know?
Yeah.
And the